Welcome to the next episode of Teaching Abe How to Quilt.
This is episode 2 of that?
Yeah.
Update 2. Update 2.
So today, we are looking for a quilt pattern for him to make that will be cool and interesting, but also beginner friendly.
Yeah.
So come with us.
Yeah. So, well, yeah, and a little bit of extra that we're going to tell you right up front, or at least I think we should tell you.
Yeah.
Is we did find a pattern.
We tried to buy it.
We tried to buy it, and their website wasn't letting us buy it for some reason. I'm not really sure if it's like software on our computer or if their website is crap. I don't know which one, but
we couldn't buy it. We tried like 5 times.
So we're going to try to find another pattern now.
Yeah. Okay.
Even though.
Nope. I mean, yeah. I mean, maybe.
Yep. I mean, no.
I mean, yep. I mean.
All right, let's look. So.
Okay, so
Google.
Okay, so we originally found the one you were gonna try because we were looking for sacred geometry.
Geometry quilt patterns. Because I like sacred geometry. If you don't know what that is, it's probably okay.
Look it up.
Look it up.
It's really cool.
You can see. Oh yeah, you'll see here some of this stuff. Like this guy here is the flower of life.
Okay.
I could explain it, but it's.
Let's not.
Yeah, there's a lot of mathematics in there, and there's all 3 of these are that shape.
Okay.
That's one form of the sacred geometry. Let's go to imagery.
Images.
Or images, and then some of these they look cool, but they're not necessarily from sacred geometry.
Quilt pattern.
That's pretty cool. I really like that one.
That's her name's Judy Niemeyer. She designs those patterns, and they are bazonkas.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
They're beautiful. Okay.
And then there's other ones like this is from I forget what it's called, but it is also sacred geometry pattern.
Sacred geometry.
Anyway. So do I see anything in here that I like or that I think would be easy enough to let's go through this list here and see what I see. This is kind of cool. What is this?
Oh.
What is this?
That's from Etsy.
Oh.
That's cool looking, but
What about this one?
Can you?
What does it look like when you have more than one?
Ooh, that's
looks
cool.
like little poles with things going around it.
It's called Twisted Pole Pattern.
It's not necessarily sacred geometry, but do you think that's an easy one?
Yeah, it's all half square triangles, which is really easy.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't like the colors. I think I want different colors.
We can change the colors.
Digital download. Love this pattern. Easy to follow. I adjusted a bit to my liking. Started with the general design.
Directions and diagrams.
Very well done.
Okay.
Wait.
Description.
What is that?
This pattern not contains basic instructions, but only diagrams. Basic skills necessary. Basic cutting and sewing of quilts.
And smashing together patterns, apparently.
What? Okay.
So what does that mean?
I just have one tiny gripe. If you say it's basic, or that it's like easy, and then you don't provide instructions,
yeah.
that's rude.
Should we not get it?
I don't know.
Do you think you could still do it?
I mean, yeah, it's just half square triangles, so we could literally just we could just wing it.
Wing it. I love winging it.
I literally could figure it out for you.
What's this one?
Oh, that just shows you how to print the templates correctly.
Oh.
If you're going to paper piece it, but we're not.
That must mean there's paper piecing stuff.
Oh, yeah.
What is... I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Tell me again, what is paper piecing?
Well, there's 2 types, but this kind is called foundation paper piecing, where you have the image on a piece of paper printed,
okay,
and you sew fabric on the lines on the paper, because you're trying to get exact.
That seems hard.
It kind of is. I've never done it. I've never done it.
So it would be really hard for you.
It would be really hard. So
insanely hard for me.
I would prefer not to have that be your first quilt, if like paper piecing, because I don't know how to help you. But
okay. Yeah, I've heard you guys talk about it, but I never really knew what it was.
Well, the idea is that because you're sewing exactly on the lines and you're like
following. Sorry, I interrupted you.
Following the directions, like that way you get super crisp points and super crisp seams.
Mm.
But the other kind is called English paper piecing, and you have literal like templates of whatever shape, and you based the like little pieces of fabric around it. So you can either do it by like loosely sewing them around the shape, you can do it by gluing them down on the fabric down on the back side of the shape.
Okay.
And then you sew all those together, and that is a whole different ball game. And I've never done that either, but I've watched a lot of videos about it. And some of the other people I've interviewed do English paper piecing and foundation paper piecing. And I really admire you guys because I've never done it and it scares me still. Anywho, so we could paper piece this, which we're not going to do, or we can just cut out that or make the half square triangles, and that's easy, and I know how to do that. And
it seems pretty.
It's basic.
Straightforward anyway. I don't know about simple, but straightforward.
Yeah.
Okay, you want to buy this one?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna buy this one, folks. I think what we'll do is we'll
do this off screen.
We'll do it off screen. I'm OBSing, or I'm recording the screen, so maybe I'll run it through quickly and blur out all the things. So this will probably be like this. So, we did it. We bought it. This is ours now.
Nope.
No, not that one.
Pattern.
Sorry. Wrong one. This one is the pattern. What? What were you gonna say?
Nothing.
Huh?
Nothing. Go.
I don't have anything else to say. That's it.
Okay. This is it. We're gonna do this one. So we'll print it. And yeah, half square triangles.
So yeah, try to describe it for our listeners that don't see this.
Okay, so the essential design is half square triangles.
I just realized I said our. They're not our. They're just yours.
Well, kind of our, because you like edit all the stuff and you're behind the scenes part of it.
Yeah, you're mine too.
Okay. Okay, so this pattern is made up of all half square triangles, and if you don't know what that is, it's a square with a diagonal down the middle, and it's made up of two different fabrics. So the seam diagonally across the square is you shared two fabrics. Anyway,
I think people know what that is.
I would hope so.
It's a triangle. It's a 90 degree, 245 degrees on either angle. It's just a triangle.
Yeah.
I don't know why we're calling them half square triangles. They're just triangles.
Because you build them as squares.
Oh, is that what you mean by like each of the little pieces
square,
of square? That's why it's called a half square.
Yes. So you're taking two squares.
It seems like people that don't necessarily know geometry all that well are just like, yeah, let's just call it this. But maybe
sure.
I'm wrong.
Well, and some people put them, like, literally cut the triangles and sew the triangles together. So.
You know what, though? Now that I think about it, like, half square triangle really does mean, like.
Half of a square.
Because a square is perfect, which means that when you get a triangle out of that diagonal across the 2 points, you get a 45, 45, 90.
You get a right triangle.
You get a right triangle that is.
Half of a square.
It's called a specific thing. What is that? Like when they're two equal sides in a right triangle, it's called an
isosceles.
That's not the right term, is it?
Equal, I don't know. It's isosceles.
Is it isosceles? Okay.
Scaling.
Sorry, we went way off of base. I'm just gonna shut up now and let her talk.
Isosceles triangles. Okay. Anyway, it's a right angle.
It's a right angle
triangle that makes half a square. That's how you spell it. It's fine.
Keep talking, tell them.
Okay, so, anyway, it's comprised of that. So, essentially, the color blocking in it makes it look like there's a pole going down the middle, and it looks like the red and the gray fabrics are wrapping around it. And so, it's kind of got a three-dimensional feel to it. Very geometric. Right isosceles. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you describe it?
Yes.
So yeah, there's like poles and then a thing
they're
going
poles,
around.
so you can make one row or one column of them to make like a table runner. But then you just keep building those columns to make multiple. So the larger size of the pattern, when you make a quilt instead of just a wall hanging or a table runner, it's 4 columns of the pole with what looks like the wrapped fabric.
They're like almost like vines going around it.
Kinda.
Two different colored vines going around.
You could even do like different shades of green.
Green.
You were thinking purple. You can do like a purple.
I can make it look like
column.
Like it's like this could be a wood color, and then vines going around.
That would be so cool.
And then maybe like one every so often there's a pink or some color that's like a flower. What do you think?
We really could do that.
Yeah.
That would be so cool.
So we'll use the same basic pattern, but we'll
Yeah.
throw in a couple extra interesting things.
Yeah. Well, and I think patterns like this are so cool. They're just because the basic block of it, the building block of it, is the half square triangle. So you can really do whatever you want with it.
Instead of like a full color here.
Yeah.
Like the same background color. Maybe I'll just use white because that'll be easier. And then like some fabric that has flower.
Yeah. Like a floral.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to give it a kind of the whole thing like a vine. I like that idea.
That'll be so fun. Cool. And then it has a border around it, which I love bordering out bordering out quilts because I think it frames them so nicely. And it'll be great.
It'll be great.
So.
Great.
We've got a pattern.
Got a pattern. What's next after the step 2 pattern?
After step 2, now that we have the pattern, we know the fabric requirements, so we can go to the fabric shop and get him to pick out fabrics.
That's going to be step 3?
Step 3.
Update 3, step 3, whatever.
Step/update 3 of Abe learning to quilt is going to be going to the fabric store and buying fabric for his quilt and discussing the picks that we make and why we chose what we chose. So I'm going to be very picky about what he picks.
Just the fabric?
The fabric, so that it goes smoothly, because if you mix too many types of fabrics, like if you mix batik with regular quilting cotton too much, like it can be hard because batik has like very little stretch, but quilting cotton can be pretty stretchy, and so it just gets messy. Anyway, we'll talk about that later.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later.
Do you have any more questions about your quilt pattern or that you want to ask me?
No, I guess I understand what's going on. I'm a little more excited than I was before knowing the pattern, just because I think it'll look kind of cool, I think.
Yeah, I think it's going to look really cool. And
I don't know if I go as far as really, but it'll look cool.
I'm excited. Also, we have some really cool like pantographs that can also lend into the viney effect, or we can make it look 3-dimensional. Wow, that's cool. So yeah, so we'll get him shopping for fabric here soon, and we'll film that process and talk you guys through it, and then we'll show you what he picks on our YouTube channel.
And sorry, it's been so long since the first update.
We were in Spain.
We went to Spain, and we did a lot of other things.
And you can listen to our episode with Ana Martinez of Sew and Patch of Barcelona. So
yeah, we
went to a sewing shop in Barcelona and did an episode there.
That was so fun.
Episode 32, I think.
She was so nice.
She was so nice, and it was really fun to talk to her. And she did so good with her English. She was very excited to show her English teacher. I was like so excited for her. Anyway, so you can go listen to that.
Yeah.
And also, I wish I was still in Spain, so that's cool.
Someday we will be.
Yeah.
We're going to live there someday.
We're going to live there, so stay tuned for that content.
That'll be a while.
A couple years.
Yeah. Anyway.
Okay, well, thank you so much for following us on this journey of me teaching my adorable husband how to quilt.
Adorable.
Yeah, he's so adorable. Come on. Anyway, thanks for being here. Without you, we wouldn't be here, and we love you all, and we'll see you next time. Bye!
Bye!